week's News of the Day That's Gay segment is brought to you by Eyewear, located in San Francisco's world-famous Castro District. Well, San Francisco's version of Hollywood's biggest night takes form with the annual Academy of Friends Award Oscar Night Gala. This year, the Academy of Friends celebrates its silver anniversary. It got off to a very stormy start, but once the crowd moved inside, they were handed a glass of champagne, and the partying started from there. The heavy rainstorm that had been pounding Southern California all week long made its way north just in time for the start of the Academy of Friends Oscar Night Gala, and could have easily won an Oscar for Best Weather Performance. The downpour created a frenzy as Oscar night arrivals rushed from their limos, cars, and taxicabs. It made for an interesting check-in point as Academy of Friends volunteer staff tried braving the bad weather until it got the best of them and everyone eventually moved inside.
I love champagne.
Once inside and dried off, San Francisco's ultimate Oscar night bash was like it always has been for the past 25 years. Fun and fabulous, thanks entirely to one gay man whose idea has created one of the largest Oscar night celebrations outside of Hollywood.
Funny, I tell people that have never been to the party, you have to come to experience this. You can come to this city or come to this party not knowing anyone, not with anyone, and you will have a wonderful time because of the board owns it. They welcome you at the door. The volunteers are all friendly. And I tell people, if you don't have a great time, I will refund the money that you paid to come to this show, to this party. And I've never had to make good on the offer. And in fact, usually they come back the next year as underwriters.
And each year they come by the thousands to this Oscar night house that Kyle Osier has built, a who's who's list of mostly gay men and couples. They come to eat, drink, and watch the satellite telecast of The Real Deal direct from Los Angeles. And to feast on a literal smorgasbord of fine foods donated by some of San Francisco's top shelf restaurants and Northern California's award-winning champagne houses and wineries. Oscar night, albeit an opulent French-style motif that's signature San Francisco, would of course not be complete without coming to the Academy of Friends Gala to see and be seen. No red carpet required. So it's vintage Christian Dior.
Yes, sir.
And let us take a full look. Turn around for us. Swirl for the camera.
Of course, Harry loans me the gems.
Oh, Harry and the gems. Wow. Where would you be without Harry tonight?
Where would we all be?
Joy, you having a great Oscar night?
Oh, most definitely. What a fabulous event.
We had like a stormy start, but it's picking up, it seems.
Yes, it is. You know what? Getting a little wet to come to something fabulous is worth it.
Part of the drama, huh?
That's right, but it's worth it.
Speaking of drama, it looks like this dress is pretty dramatic. Let's see. Let you model it. Turn around for us. Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a vintage dress by J. Harris.
It's your local designer?
No, actually a designer in New Orleans, Louisiana.
So now, can you tell us who you're wearing, what you're wearing, and...
It's an old friend as a designer of mine, and he's been moved away for a couple of years, so I pulled it out of the closet.
Well, it looks great. So tell us more about it.
It's a cape. Actually, I was stitching in the hem this morning for about a couple hours, and it's just
It all came together.
It all came together, I guess that's the best way to put it, yeah.
Well, let's get you to do your whole Oscar Dracula kind of swirl for the camera. Right for the cameras, just twirl around. You guys look really, really sharp tonight. Tell me who you're wearing. What's going on here?
I'm wearing, discount rental.
Yeah. Well, you look good in discount rental. Well, first of all, what are you wearing and who are you wearing?
Well, first of all, you have to accessorize yourself with a fine man like Dwayne.
Of course, Dwayne. Come on, step on it.
You have to accessorize yourself with a fine man. Then I'm wearing a fox. And I'm sorry for animal lovers, but this is real. And I'm wearing Levi's red tag.
He looks great, doesn't he, Dwayne?
Wonderful.
I wouldn't have, honey, I had to have the prettiest date at the party. Showstopper.
Now tell me you guys' picks. Who are you rooting for tonight?
Well, I'm definitely rooting for Ray. And I'm rooting for The Aviator. So those are my two movies. Whatever they win in those categories is fine with me.
What about you, Dwayne?
For me, too, it's all about Ray.
You should be right there, dead center, Hollywood.
Thank you.
Despite the heavy rains and the stormy start to tonight's silver anniversary of the Academy of Friends Oscar Night Gala, it was all about being here for a very worthy cause.
At about the 10th year, when I was still on the board, we were talking about, well, what are we going to do when the crisis is over, and where will we go, and what should we raise money for? You know, the Smile Train, breast cancer. And so another 15 years later, to see that not only is there still a problem, but it's a problem that could even get worse, it's upsetting, it's tragic. But at the same time, I look at this, and that this thing has evolved to the point where there's $500,000 a year poured into the community to where the need is greatest.
And this Oscar Night Gala, which began with just a handful of friends wanting to change the plight of those suffering with HIV and AIDS 25 years ago, continues to meet community needs. No doubt millions more dollars will be raised this night, and organizers say as long as the epidemic continues to plague the local community. I'm Ron Fudge at the Academy of Friends 25th Anniversary Oscar Night Gala, San Francisco. This News of the Day That's Gay segment has been made possible by eyewear, exclusive custom eyewear, independent designers, natural materials. Stop by and see the new Castro location.